Yes, Planet Coaster continues. Here we are, and it's getting a little jittery, as you can see there. We're still on Geforce now. Geforce now is doing alright, I suppose. We've got that red icon at the minute, so it's getting a little bit jittery, and I'm practically sat on top of the Wi-Fi router. Sky reckons we're getting 56 meg down, and according to Geforce now, all the specs are good, latency and stuff like that. It's still a little bit scrappy on the connection, but it's not unplayable, and it'll sort itself out in a minute, I'm sure. So here we are. We've got the boat ride thing open. It's not very well themed at the minute. It looks like a massive warehouse, and I really need to sort out all them rough edges and stuff. Monorail doesn't actually go anywhere at the minute. There isn't another station yet. We're going to build something else right next to it, and I'm going to build a roller coaster now, and then we're going to start by getting this area all ship shaped. So let's build a wing coaster. I love wing coasters, they're brilliant. Now, do we do a lift hill or do we do a launch? Lift hill or 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 lift hill or launch? Lift hill or launch? Lift hill or launch? Lift hill or launch? Let's go for lift hill. Let's just do a lift hill. Yeah, there you go. We're not in a valley. Let's turn those off, because one of the things about Geforce now on Steam doesn't really remember your settings. So, for example, on a Mac, I remapped the key, so my back button is the delete button. It forgets that every time you reload it, and then every time you come back on, it forgets that you've ticked that do not show settings, do not show instructions or hints. So you have to deactivate them every time you start up. But that's, a bit of a first world problem, isn't it? So where are we going to put this? I think it'd be great if this went over this massive building, and then I can put lots of trees on top of it, and it could be like canopy in a rainforest, which would be quite cool. Because it'd be a canopy in a rainforest. 40-50 meters. This would work really well. So let's go down there and let's put the track in. This usually is pretty quick, isn't it? So we've got a nice station. I'll put some block sections in behind it afterwards. Just alter that so they're coming in on the correct side. And then let's go build. So normal track, because we want it to go down first. Ideally, I want this to go into a dip. So you kind of start the ride without a lift hill, so there's a little bit of excitement before you even got to the lift hill. That'd be really cool. And then we can go round and up over this massive building, and it can kind of wave around and then have a massive drop. And I'd like one of those spinny, inverty, droppy things like what they've got at Fort Park on the Swarm ride, because that's really cool. It's slow and it kind of flips you over from one side to the other. So what the heck's going on here? A little bit of an issue there with the old user interface. Not sure if that's a Planet Coaster thing or a Geforce Now thing or a combination of them both, but that's not good. Geforce Now, by the way, still using the free tier, so 1 hour game sessions, and still finding it incredibly good, to be fair, for what it is. It's no hardship at all. You just kind of come back on and reload. Very seldom have to wait. I think since I did the last video, I've not actually had a queue more than like 10 rigs long, and that's done in seconds. So pretty cool. Right, we'll bring this down here. I think we're going to have water. Geforce Now, of course, the founders membership, which is their premium membership. At the minute, it's like a £5, and it's sold out at the minute on the waiting list. But it's a £5, and you get longer play sessions, better graphics apparently, ray tracing, all that kind of thing. So yeah, as soon as that's available, I don't know what's going on at the minute, because it's really a physical process going in and adding capacity to servers. I don't know how much this global lockdown's affecting them, whether that's why they're having a bit of problems, but it's really the only service out there at the minute that's any good. There's a few other ones available in America, and they're like, the equivalent of £13-14 a month, which, to be fair, if you're going to get this kind of use out of it, it's worth paying. Because even if you pay that for a year, 150 quid, that's nothing. You'd have to use the service for 10 years to cost you what a gaming computer would cost. And even then your gaming computer will be obsolete. So this service, these kind of services, provided you've got a high-speed internet connection, these kind of services, I think, are going to really affect the gaming PC market over the next few years, because why would you go and spend all that money on a PC? And they depreciate so quick. Okay, they run out of, you know, they're old. You know, it's like a car. You buy a new car, 20 grand. You drive it out the showroom, it's worth 12. You know, depreciation on new stuff's terrible. Right, so let's go over the top of this. This is going to be so cool. Up and down, loads of airtime. I know there's water coming out of the roof on there. Little quirk of this game, really. When you build a wall, water shouldn't go out the wall. It's a physics issue, isn't it? It should kind of stick to the roof and drip down. That'd be quite cool if they could address those kind of issues. But I suppose it's a superficial thing, isn't it? Really. Anyway, there we go. We're over the top of this. We're very high up at the minute. We're wavy up and down, which on these Wing Riders is an awesome feeling. No, that's not right. We don't want that. We're not. No, not that one. No. Is there a down version? Why not just build the track myself? There we go. And down we go into a drop. Yes. I wonder if those supports are going into the ride and contaminating the ride. I think they are. Okay, so that was one massive failure. I went back and I redid the whole thing because those supports were going into the dart ride and it really messed up the dart ride. So, much time later, I have created something pretty cool, I think. Yes, that whole building still needs completely hiding, and I need to go back and sort them rough edges out by changing the grid and making it smaller. But the theming of this area, I will sort out at another time, okay? And when the whole area has been well defined, alright? Ta-da! There we go! One Wing Rider! Nice ride! And I got a little flat ride in there as well, which is going to be good. And I put like a burr in to separate it so you can't see it from the outside, and that'll go all the way around to like an entrance plaza around there, which I haven't built yet. Loads of trees in already, but there's going to be tons and tons more trees and plants. Got some shops in there, but there's no vendors because I'm not really focusing on the management side of it, so they came and they left. And then we've got some nice fountains down here. So when you're this part of the park, you really do need to feel like this part of the park is very isolated and you're on your own, and there's nothing outside of it, and this burr kind of does that. Plus it's all pretty swish with the nice fountains. This ride interacts with the queue line, which is cool. It has fountains, it has water, it has 3 cars running at once, has 3 block sections, and you could go up to 4 cars if you wanted to, but you just get one queuing on the lift hill. So capacity on this for a Wing Rider is really high. It's about 1,800 people an hour, okay, which is a lot. And it's got music on it. I haven't finished it yet. As you can see on the right hand side, there is another burr there, which is going to kind of have trees on top of it as well, and that's going to block the new section that I'm just started building now, which I'll show you. I think I'm going to end up with like 3 different themed areas on the go all at once in this game, and then they'll all just kind of come together, because ultimately you want it to kind of blend in. So that path you see on the left there is going to go all the way around. That burr is going to extend all the way down the bottom of where the screen is, so you can't see this rainforesty, tropical-y area of the park, okay? No more rides going to go in there. We've got the dart ride, we've got the roller coaster, we've got the flat ride. There's 3 shops in there at the minute. I'm probably going to put some more retail in there, and then maybe some more theming, some characters in there and stuff like that. That'll be it. Not going to put anything else in there at all, okay? And that area will be done. But I'll come back to it. Oh, there's the monorail as well. There's a monorail station within that area as well. So each area is going to have a monorail station, and this area kind of shares its monorail with the front gate. Okay, so there we go. Some nice mist effects. Let's have a ride on this and see what it's like. So here we are in the station. Let's not sit at the back. Let's sit in the middle this time. See what it's like. Okay, there we go. That's better. Are we sat next to someone? I'm assuming we are. While we're just waiting here. Oh look, Geforce now's on the blink again. I'm going to do some more decorations in this station. It's pretty plain at the moment, but it will look nice, I promise. Not sure what though. And lighting as well, because I want this park at night needs to look cool. Look at the detail, got wires on that and everything. Really do love the detail in this game. Here we're going. You excited, mate? Ah, he's excited. Look at him. Whoa! Hey! Love it. Love the music as well, and I love the way the track comes back over the lift hill as well. Look, he's dead excited. Yeah, he is. Yeah, really happy. I tried getting it to kind of dual so that a train would go over the lift hill, but the timing is just difficult. Here we go. We love this transition. Love that kind of ride. And we're off. Under the queue line, past the station. Loads of other versions. Over the lift hill. What a sight. Some nice fountains there to your left. And then that, we're over the block section. So there we go, we're clear now. Oh, that tree needs pruning. That's a claim. That is definitely a lawsuit. Need to get that tree trimmed down. Lovely roll there. This will look better when there's a lot more trees around it. But it's nice. Loads of airtime hills here as well on this last section. Beautiful. What a lovely ride. Oh, nice. Very nice. A bit more tree trimming to be done there as well. That's a bit brutal. You want a tree in your face, even at 10 miles an hour, it will hurt. Good, good. Back into the station, and look at that. There's no car in the station. That's a good sign that the ride is dispatching well and running like a train. What do you think, mate? Yes! Look at that. Fist pumping. He loved it. He loved it. And the queues are pouring in, and the ride is demolishing those queues as quickly as people can get to it, which is always a good thing in any theme park. What an awesome ride. Really happy with that. Very, very nice. Second attempt as well. I tried unbodging the first one where it went over the building, the show building over there behind it, but it was just a nightmare. It didn't really work. The stats there, as you can see, you know, it's not brutal, it's not massively exciting, but it is a nice ride. A nice ride. I'd ride that many times, especially when I get some more theming in and maybe an animatronic or something. It was really cool. Okay, so here we are. I did get distracted and I got frustrated, so I started on a new section. So this is going to be a spooky themed area, which we'll look at next time. And it really is. It's got an interactive dark ride with the shoot 'em up bit in it. It's going to be so cool. The detail. Bought the Spooky Pack DLC. Subscribe. Bye.